Hello, my beautiful rainbow people. Welcome back to Unity, the true path of ascension. My Pot Smoker's Bible channel program, which is dedicated to the process of the ascending soul and to my own unique perspective of life and how it works. And I've been doing this series about what I call the now, which is combining physics, quantum physics, and religion into a unified theory of everything. But it's also the process of the ascension of the soul from an immortal person into an immortal being, able to transfer their consciousness from one lifetime to another until they eventually reach a level of ascension where they can energize their flesh to be eternal. But that's a whole different series. Or that's a later part of the series. Today I want to talk to you about how to work within the now. Now, the now is the quantum field, the present, the moment where time and space intersect, and it's always in this moment. Each word I speak is spoken in the now, and each moment I live projects me into the future, but I'm always in the present. And it's shutting out all of the external things and becoming quiet that you enter the now. Watch my last video in order to get there. Once you get to the now, you are going to experience the quantum field, which is the energy field of the planet Earth, and by extension, the entire universe of existence in this quantum plane of existence. Now, when you enter the now, it's devoid of all senses. That's part of becoming now. You let go of your five senses and let your mind just be still. And when you don't seek the senses activate on a newer, higher level. And this is when you feel the energy of life all around you. Now, when you're in school, you're taught in science that every breath you take are filled with molecules and atoms. That even though you can't see it, we breathe it. And that's what the now is. It's like oxygen. It's invisible. You can't taste it, touch it, smell it, see it. But you can feel it on an energy level. And when you get to this energy level to where you can feel all of life around you, you're going to sense mountains, molehills, little clumps of dead inner energy. And that's a thought form. Because a thought form is a solidified thought in the matrix of time and space. It's something that was thought, but it wasn't true. Because truth is the foundation of the matrix. It's the floor of the matrix. It's where you stand. And everything that is true is basic. And it has its own energy that you can feel. So, civilization, each thought, each idea that we have, each manifested thing that we have, has a place in this matrix. And so it's like reality is overlaid with this energy form. And then within this energy form are these mounds of energy that you can feel. They're solid things in the matrix. They're beliefs. And a belief is something that is projected onto a truth. Okay? The truth is, like I said, the foundation. But a thought form is belief in something that is based on the truth, but is not true. It's a form that takes energy from the matrix to solidify itself into reality, stealing energy from reality. That's why when you believe in something, you give all your energy to that thing, and then you are left bound to it. It's like a religion, or politics, or money, the three big mounds of our reality. And when I enter the matrix, I'm confronted with those three huge mountains of belief. They're all based on truth. And that is the hard thing to get through to people. Falsehoods are based on truth, but they're overlaid with things that aren't true. So if you have to find truth. Once you find truth, then you find the source of the energy. And that's why when you feel something that is false, it's like dead weight. So in the matrix, there's these three great big huge dead weights that overlay the entire matrix: money, politics, and religion. And they block everything. Really, they do. But they're based on falsehoods. So in order to manipulate the false, to create a thought form, you have to found it on a truth. So you take the truth of God, which is the basis of religion. Okay? Now, as we see religion on the surface, it's this all-encompassing truth. We totally believe that it's true. But it's based on a deeper truth, which was that they were aliens that came to our planet, and we called them God. And they ruled over our society because they were more advanced than we were. And they left. And when they left, we created religion. We made of these alien beings this grandiose myth called God. And then we created these great big huge things called religion based on this God principle. And it became this all-encompassing reality that we live in. Now, the whole basis of this entire religion thing that we're confronted with is a single truth: God. And that truth is, God means those who from the heavens came. So, in order to undermine the entire concept of religion, all we have to do is believe that aliens are God. Take the false religious concept out of the truth of God. Now, all ancient alien theorists are part of this matrix of truth underlined by religion. And it's like people in society, even now, today, scorn ancient aliens, ancient alien theorists. Oh, they're crackpots. They're blah, 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 blah. Oh, only up until reality proves it to be true. Because the ancient alien theory is the true theory. It's the truth. God means those who from the heavens came. So everything that is not based on those who from the heavens came is a thought form solidified by belief and compounded by numbers. So, as long as there are more people who believe in religion than there are that believe in aliens as God, the religions will thrive, foster, and be believed. However, the more people who seek truth, find truth. And they believe in the ancient alien theory because it is truth. God means those who from the heavens came. So more people start believing in aliens, they stop believing in God as non-alien. And the great big huge mountain of religion begins to crumble. And the true form of alien as God begins to ascend. And because it's based on fact, truth, it has an amplified effect in reality. So for every one person who believes in the ancient aliens or in the aliens as God, their belief is projected tenfold to any false belief. Because they can move freely in the truth, not being hampered by their false beliefs. And they can explore all of the diversity that is reality, exploring all the thought forms that have come along. But the people who believe in the false thought form, all of their belief in energy is funneled into the thought form. Because that's the only thing that maintains its reality. And it can never project outside of itself because it has no living essence. And truth has a living essence. Okay? The aliens are real. Physical beings. Truth. The God of religion is a myth based on a misinterpretation of the truth. So no matter how much these people believe in this religion, they can never affect reality in the same way that a believer in truth can. Because the truth itself is an energy that amplifies will. So my truth can confront the falsehood of any religion all day long. And I will never have the emotional baggage of belief to interfere with my matrix stance. So I will stand firm knowing truth. And all the false people who have false beliefs will come at me with their falsehood. And my truth will just knock them down like dominoes. Because falsehood cannot stand in the face of truth. And that is how you work within the matrix. You can either work at the surface of reality, in physical reality, where false forms manifest, or you can work with truth, with the energy of itself, and let it lead you to truth. Because once you give yourself to the matrix, to where you can feel the energies, you can sense the truth because it's a living thing. It has energy, as opposed to a thought form, which is a dead substance that is inert. It's like a rock. It just sits there, sucking in all the energy of those who believe it. So a person in the field can use the energy of truth to just chip away at the falsehood of a thought form. Or they can take the truth that underlies the thought form and shift it and create a new truth. Or, no, allow the truth to assert itself in a new form. So, what I've done with Zion is to shift Zion out of religion and put it aside as an ancient alien theorist. And so I've undermined the religions. And that is how reality works. So, may the truth be your guide. And may you find your way to unity, the true path of ascension. So, next time, we'll discuss how we use numbers to make things real. So, join me then. My name is Zion, and I love you way too much to ever say goodbye. So I'm going to say later now.